The National Electrical Code, or NEC, does specify minimum distance requirements for ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, receptacles serving vanities and other bathroom areas in relation to certain plumbing fixtures. Specifically concerning bathtubs and showers, a receptacle must be located at least 3 feet, which is 0.91 meters, away from the edge of the tub or shower. For jacuzzi tubs, which are often called spa-type tubs, the receptacle must be located at least 6 feet, which is 1.83 meters, away from the tub. These requirements are detailed in the NEC sections 210.88 and 406.8b2. As for switches, the NEC does not state a minimum distance requirement for switches located in bathrooms, including those switches that control lighting in the vanity area. However, it is generally recommended to install switches in locations that are both convenient and safe to access. The reason for the distance requirements for receptacles near bathtubs, showers, and jacuzzi tubs primarily revolves around safety. Water is a conductor of electricity, and the closer an electrical outlet is to a water source, the greater the risk of electric shock. Ground fault circuit interrupters are designed to trip, or cut off the power, when they detect an imbalance in the electrical current, which can occur when electricity flows through water or a person. By mandating minimum distances, the NEC aims to reduce the likelihood of electrical accidents in wet environments like bathrooms. When installing a GFCI receptacle near a bathtub or shower, always measure the distance from the edge of the water source to the location where the receptacle will be installed. Remember, the measurement should be a minimum of 3 feet for bathtubs and showers and 6 feet for jacuzzi tubs. It is important to adhere to these minimum distance requirements, not only to comply with the NEC but also to ensure the safety of anyone using the bathroom. Failure to comply with these requirements can result in electrical hazards, including the risk of electric shock. Even though the NEC does not specify a minimum distance requirement for switches in bathrooms, it is still essential to consider safety and accessibility when installing switches. Place switches in locations that are easy to reach and operate, and avoid placing them in areas where they might come into contact with water. Consider installing switches near the entrance to the bathroom, or in a location where they can be easily reached from the vanity area. By following these guidelines, you can help create a safe and convenient bathroom environment. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it is important to consult the latest edition of the code to ensure compliance with the most current requirements. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards and regulations designed to ensure the safe installation and use of electrical equipment. It covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. The NEC is adopted by many states and local jurisdictions, and it serves as the basis for electrical inspections and enforcement. Always consult with a qualified electrician when working with electrical systems, particularly in wet environments like bathrooms. A qualified electrician can help ensure that all electrical work is performed safely and in compliance with the NEC. They can also provide guidance on the selection and installation of electrical equipment, including GFCI receptacles and switches. Installing electrical components in a bathroom requires careful planning and attention to detail. It is important to consider the location of plumbing fixtures, the layout of the room, and the potential for water exposure. By following the NEC guidelines and consulting with a qualified electrician, you can help create a safe and functional bathroom environment. Ground fault circuit interrupters are an essential safety device in bathrooms and other wet locations. They are designed to protect people from electric shock by quickly interrupting the flow of electricity when a ground fault is detected. A ground fault occurs when electricity flows through an unintended path, such as through water or a person. GFCI receptacles are required in bathrooms, kitchens, laundry rooms, and other areas where there is a potential for water exposure. They are also required for outdoor receptacles and for receptacles serving swimming pools and spas. When selecting a GFCI receptacle, choose one that is listed by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories, or ALL. This ensures that the receptacle has been tested and certified to meet safety standards. Follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing a GFCI receptacle. Be sure to properly ground the receptacle and to test it after installation to ensure that it is working correctly. To test a GFCI receptacle, press the test button on the receptacle. This should cause the receptacle to trip and cut off the power. Then press the reset button to restore power to the receptacle. If the receptacle does not trip when the test button is pressed, or if it does not reset after being tripped, replace the receptacle immediately. GFCI receptacles should be tested monthly to ensure that they are functioning correctly. Regular testing can help identify potential problems and prevent electrical shocks. In addition to GFCI receptacles, arc fault circuit interrupters, or RFCIs, are also important safety devices in homes. RFCIs are designed to protect against electrical fires by detecting arc faults, which are dangerous electrical conditions that can cause fires. Arc faults can occur when electrical wiring becomes damaged or worn, or when there is a loose connection in an electrical circuit. RFCIs are required in many areas of the home, including bedrooms, living rooms, and dining rooms. They are also required for circuits that serve smoke detectors. Like GFCI receptacles, RFCIs should be tested monthly to ensure that they are functioning correctly. By installing and maintaining GFCI receptacles and RFCIs, you can help protect yourself and your family from electrical hazards. Electrical safety is a critical aspect of home safety. By following the NEC guidelines and taking precautions when working with electricity, you can help prevent electrical accidents. Always turn off the power before working on electrical circuits, and never work on electrical systems if you are not qualified to do so. If you are unsure about any aspect of electrical safety, consult with a qualified electrician. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By taking the necessary precautions, you can help create a safe and electrically sound home environment. The proper installation and maintenance of electrical systems are essential for ensuring the safety and well-being of your family. Be sure to follow the NEC guidelines and to consult with a qualified electrician when working with electricity. By doing so, you can help prevent electrical accidents and create a safe home environment. Always prioritize safety when working with electrical systems. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take precautions to avoid electrical shocks and fires. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. Your safety is worth it. When planning a bathroom renovation or new construction project, it is important to consider the electrical requirements of the space. This includes the location of receptacles, switches, and lighting fixtures. It also includes the need for GFCI protection in wet areas. Consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that your bathroom meets all applicable electrical codes and safety standards. A well-designed and properly installed electrical system can enhance the functionality and safety of your bathroom. By taking the time to plan and execute your electrical work carefully, you can create a bathroom that is both beautiful and safe. The NEC is a valuable resource for anyone working with electrical systems. It provides comprehensive guidelines for the safe installation and use of electrical equipment. By following the NEC guidelines, you can help prevent electrical accidents and create a safe electrical environment. Always consult the latest edition of the NEC to ensure that you are following the most current requirements. Electrical codes and standards are constantly evolving to reflect new technologies and safety concerns. By staying up to date on the latest codes and standards, you can help ensure that your electrical work is safe and compliant. Electrical safety is a continuous process. It requires ongoing vigilance and attention to detail. By making electrical safety a priority, you can help protect yourself and your family from electrical hazards. Always be aware of the potential dangers of electricity and take precautions to avoid electrical accidents. If you see something that looks unsafe, report it to a qualified electrician. Together, we can create a safer electrical environment for everyone. Firstly, always ensure that any electrical work complies with local building codes and regulations. Secondly, regular inspection of electrical systems can identify potential hazards before they become dangerous. Thirdly, proper grounding is critical for preventing electrical shock. Fourthly, never overload electrical circuits. Fifthly, keep electrical cords and appliances away from water. Sixthly, use only approved electrical components and materials. Seventhly, if you are unsure about any electrical task, consult a qualified electrician. Eighthly, test GFCI receptacles monthly to ensure they are functioning correctly. Ninthly, install smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors to protect against fire and carbon monoxide poisoning. Tenthly, have a plan in place for electrical emergencies. When working with electrical circuits, it is important to follow proper lockout/tagout procedures to prevent accidental energization. Lockout/tagout procedures involve disconnecting the power source and placing a lock and tag on the disconnect switch to prevent anyone from accidentally turning the power back on. This is an essential safety measure that can help prevent serious injuries. Always use the proper tools and equipment when working with electrical systems. This includes insulated screwdrivers, pliers, and other tools that are designed to protect you from electrical shock. Never use damaged or worn tools, as they can be a safety hazard. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, when working with electrical systems. This includes safety glasses, gloves, and other protective gear that can help protect you from electrical shock and other hazards. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions when using electrical equipment. This includes reading the instruction manual carefully and following all safety precautions. Never attempt to modify or repair electrical equipment unless you are qualified to do so.